Do you think it's hard for? This is a good question. Do you think it's hard for men that don't have no kids to date a woman that's of age with no kids? I meaning that, like, let's say
You're speaking to me.
she's a, yeah, speaking
I'll
like, let's
answer
say,
it. I'll answer it.
oh, go ahead,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish your question. My bad.
yeah, like, let's say for example, now she's in her 30, 33, 34, maybe 38, maybe 37. And usually women have kids around that. I mean, women, I had to come to that conclusion, to reality, that most young women have kids around that time. Yeah, I mean, or they haven't kids, or they have a kid, or they have kids, or maybe one or two kids, they have kids. Do you think it's a challenge for a man with no kids to date a woman with that? In other words, that's his age group. Let's say if he wants to be a woman, because let's say if you don't want to date a woman with kids, usually sometimes you have to go younger.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to go younger. Sometimes you have to go to a woman that's maybe in her 20s, maybe in college, maybe she's trying to get her career going. She's in college, maybe she's in her mid-20s or late 20s, and she ain't got no kids. That might be better. But you date. So you think it's hard for a man to say, like, when I'm in my 30s, should I consider dating a woman with kids? Because now I'm of age now. What do you think about that question?
All right. So I'm in my mid-30s. All right.
Yeah.
Most women that I encounter socially, not just dating, but just socially, whether it's at my job, whether it's in the streets, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them they got kids already. According to stats, that's not every woman, of course.
Of course.
But typically, I run into women, if they're my age, they've already had a kid by now. They had a few. You know what I mean? Even before the 30s. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, I know a woman right now. She's like young 30s, maybe like 32, 33. She already got like 3 kids. So I mean, she started early. Wow. You know, which is fine when you're married. I mean, if you're somebody's wife and you're having children, hey man, you being fruitful and you multiplying the right way. You know what I'm saying?
The right way. See the right way, yeah.
But if you're a woman out here and you got 4 kids before you're 30 by 3 different men, I mean,
it's a turn off, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, 3, 4 different men. You know, I mean, each kid is another guy. I mean, that's a bit out there. Okay.
Yeah, I've met a woman recently.
Oh, hold on. Let me answer the rest of that. My bad. You asked me, is it hard dating?
Yes.
I'll speak from my experience, and then I'll speak from men that I talk to. There are men out here who are my age, have already accepted that fact, don't have kids. So they date women with kids, but it's a struggle. You know, they deal with the baby father or baby fathers, or they just don't take the woman serious because they don't see her as an eligible wife anyway. They kind of judge the fact that she had a bunch of kids and not being married in the first place. So they look at her as like, well, you know what, at the end of the day, man, she let those guys get some, so I'm going to just get me some too. That's how some men look at some of these women. I don't think women understand that.
Yeah. Yes.
So ladies, ladies, if you're listening, you value the amount of kids that you've had and the amount of sexual encounters that you've had does put something on you. It lowers your value.
Yeah.
It just does in the dating world, you know, for most people. Okay, because why? They could just get a woman who don't got all of that going on. It's just a lot easier. You know, listen, I don't date women with kids. I don't personally, you know, because I don't want to have to deal with somebody's punk behind father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Threatening me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to deal with that, drama. Man. That's trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody want to deal with that.
No.
You know, you got men out here getting mad at dudes who they ain't even with the girl. They don't even like the girl, but you know, he know the girl, so he all of a sudden talk about, yo, stay away from my baby moms when yeah, he is staying away from your baby moms, not because you're scaring him. He's not scared of you. He just don't want the woman. You
Right,
insecure,
right.
so you accusing every man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And secondly, what I want to say to men, marry those women if you got a problem with that, man. Why don't you just marry these women you having kids with?
Exactly. Exactly.
If that's the
Exactly.
case, lock it down.
Yeah, she sacrificed to have the baby for you. So you might as well say, listen, she made that sacrifice, so at least you created a family. No, complete the family. And I don't complete the family. You created a family.
Yeah.
You created a family. Don't just keep having babies everywhere and two, three different baby mamas and then lying to her, oh, I'll be with you, be with her, then move on to the next bed like a rolling stone.